Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now we are moving to the next part of this unit 4, that is the warm-up, listening and speaking activity. Here what is required on the part of the teacher? The teacher will divide the whole class into pairs. Call one person from each pair and show them all the same pictures. One by one the student will be called and they would be showing different pictures. Students have to look at it carefully and then go back to their seats. After looking at those pictures which are shown to each and every child, the same pictures are there, and they have to go back to their seat where they will describe the pictures from memory. And now they have to be there and they have to describe the picture, what they saw, what kind of impression they had in their memory, and their partner will listen to their another partner and they have to draw the scene. Once every pair has finished, the drawings can be compared and discussed. So, because same sort of picture was shown to each and every child, now how the one particular student is going to describe that, clear, and how the another one is going to listen to them and reacting in the same way, means drawing the particular scene, is going to be the important part of this activity. So it involve both listening and speaking. One, after looking at the picture, is going to speak up. The another student, the another child will listen to the previous one and will draw or will do the activity, means drawing the scene. And then when the comparison will be done, it will be found that what flaws were there, which particular pair was not able to draw the appropriate scene. So this kind of discussion will go on. Now let's practice listening. This activity we are going to do based on the listening activity. The listening part will be done by your teacher. You have to listen to your teacher carefully, and then based on that listening, what you have to do, you have to match the words in column A with the words related to that in column B. Column A words with the column B you have to match. Clear? Here we can see column A is given and column B where the different words are given. The sculptor, throne, countries, crowds outside the gate, king. And here in the column B, judgment, patient, arrested, expectant and gold. So when your teacher is done with the speaking work, you have to listen to her carefully throughout, and then you have to keep the things in your mind, and when it is done, you have to match both the columns. So according to that, you are going to match this sculptor with the arrested, and if we talk about the throne, is going to be matched with the gold here. Countries, the third one is given, is going to match with the expectant. The fourth, the crowd outside the gate, is going to match with the patient, and the fifth one, the king, is going to match with the judgment. So hopefully this exercise is clear that you have to do as the matching. Now again the second activity is based on the listening, as you have to listen to your teacher and you need to identify the announcement number of each sentence. So very carefully you have to keep your focus or concentration, because it happens why these skills have been included in literature, because these are the very important part, listening skills and speaking skills. Listening, because most of the time students are not in habit of listening. When the teachers are giving the lectures or teaching in the classroom, most of the students, they are not mentally present in the classroom. So these activities are going to help them to focus or concentrate to grab more and more knowledge out of that. Clear? Here we can say that we need to read it, and then after listening to the teacher, we have to find out that which particular announcement was done according to the number. So we have to do the numbering here. This is the last and final boarding call. Kindly keep calm and proceed towards the nearest emergency exit. Inconvenience is deeply regretted. Passengers boarding Air India flight AI 256 are requested to proceed to gate number 1. Passengers are requested to pay attention. You are requested to proceed immediately to gate number 1. So these few announcements are there and you need to arrange it according to the sequence. So here we can see the first one, inconvenience is deeply regretted. Then this is the last and the final boarding call, and then kindly keep calm and proceed towards the nearest emergency exit. After that, here passenger boarding Air India flight AI 256 are requested to proceed to gate number 1. That is also going to be second. Then passengers are requested to pay attention. That can be the first one. You are requested to proceed immediately to gate number 1. That is also second. So according to that listening, you have marked it like this. Clear? Next, we are moving to the speaking part. Let's practice speaking. Here you have to work in groups of 4 and need to play the roles assigned to you for each of the given situation. So what you are going to do here, you are going to be divided by the teacher in the group of 4 and then different roles you have to perform. The role play activity again, that role play activity based on your speaking skills. The situations are given and accordingly you have to act here. You are very worried about the influence of mobile phones on today's generations and are planning to lead a campaign in your school asking the authorities to ban mobile phones on the premises. Read the suggestions below as to how each of the 4 should react. Clear? So you 4 students are there in a single group and you people are worried about the influence of mobile phone on today's generation. And what is you are planning? That you are planning to lead a campaign regarding the same in your school, where you will ask the authorities to ban the mobile phones in the school premises, in the school area. Few suggestions are given for you, like the first participant as the one, you are going to initiate the conversation to introduce the context. So the first student or the group member is going to initiate the conversation where you are going to introduce that what the topic is going to be, about which particular topic or the issue you are going to present your views or you are going to discuss with each other. The second participant, if we talk about, agree with the participant 1. So the second group member is to be shown as the one who is agree to the first participant and will support with examples of your own. So different examples you have to suggest, you have to take from your own side. Participant 3. Vehemently disagree. Vehemently means very strongly you disagree with that, with the above, and counter their arguments. You are not going to agree with these 2 and you are going to protest against these 2 group members. Participant 4. Mildly disagree with both sides of the argument. Not mildly means not very strongly, but in a gentle manner. You disagree with both the argument. Neither you are agree in the favor of the first 2 nor in the favor of the participant 3. So you are sort of neutral, you can say, and you are talking about the pros and cons of both the situation. Clear? So as the hints given here, the group member are going to do the discussion over that. You have to speak to each other. You have to do the conversation with each other on the given topic. So this is going to be your role play activity based on your speaking skills. The second situation is given here. You often feel let down because people don't reciprocate your emotions. The people are not going to receive or not taking it in the proper way, and sometimes don't even bother to acknowledge how much you do for them. So this is the situation given for you, where people are not giving importance to you. Somewhere you are feeling that you are being ignored. You have to read the following situation given below as to how each of 4 should react. So again, in this group member, 4 participants are there. The participant first, if we talk about as a one, is going to initiate the conversation to introduce the context. So the intro will be given by one of the participant here. Participant 2 questions why participant 1 should have expectation, is going to ask or doing the conversation with the participant 1 that why you are going to have the expectations from the people, and different more examples can be taken here. The third participant support participant 2 and cross question participant 1. So here also the third group member, what he or she is going to do, they are also going to, the third participant is also going to be in the favor of the second one and will ask the questions from the first participant that what's the problem with you, because you are creating the problem for your own, or any such kind of things you can mention, that why you are expecting the things from the people, why everyone should give importance to you, or why everyone should pay attention to you. The fourth participant, try to look at it from both perspectives, and here the fourth participant as the fourth group member, the one who is going to play the role of this one is going to be the neutral one. Means he is looking from both the perspective, from the side of the participant one, that why the people are ignoring him, why they are not paying attention to him, if he is doing that much work for them, why he is not being acknowledged for the same, and from the perspective of these participant 2 and 3 also, that they are also correct, that why the participant 1 is going to have that much expectations from the others. So hopefully this situation is also clear to each and everyone. The 4 participants given the hint, and according to they have to initiate with their conversation based on the given situation.